Hello Misfits, we'll continue Gauntlet. First thing when I've had a good stare at the screen, the 4 players can join any time, but the colours at the bottom, 2 greens, that's going to bug me. There should have been a yellow for the other characters, but we'll keep going. And the games I've been playing recently, last few videos, suffered by a few black bars due to the 50-60 hertz difference. Seems too obvious to go for that chest with that key though. I did read a really good explanation of the 50-60 hertz difference, and I didn't even think to shoot that guy. Oh, we didn't want that. And I mean, technically, if everyone went 50, it could have been better, but since all Japan and America went with 60, so much done that, just everybody else went for it. It's like the number of lines it takes to do something. But you know, it's hard to explain. It was a really good article. It might have been in Games magazine when that used to be. I used to get that more. But that's why we can't show the whole screen, because that'll be doing more than, you know, maybe our lines are close together, so that's why it'll be doing more than it can graphically do. Terrible explanation. Let's keep going. I can't really see what these enemies are. Is that like a skirt they're on, or they're walking on something? We better do that. So I can't remember if I can turn these things on and off, so it's definitely a layer beyond the original. Let's turn that on, whatever it does. Oh, gotta watch out for those. Oh, use potions to kill death. I don't have a potion. Oh, he did one that goes away over time, but he took a lot of health. And that one looks slightly different, so maybe that's a leader. But speaking of, you know, some of my Gauntlet cards, you know, playing Gauntlet. No, that didn't do anything. A game, find a switch, find all the switches. Game on the Commodore called Dandy. Nothing to do with it, not to do with the Dandy comic. Oh, that wasn't a switch. But it was a Gauntlet game, and I can see it vividly in my head right now. The Commodore version was only in yellow and black, so, you know, as a little kid, that sort of put me off reading it, you know, playing that. But when I did, no, that was a good game. I really can see it vividly in my mind. There might have been other consoles which were better, but can't think of like a, you know, when I say console version, can't think if there was like a SNES version, or I should have picked that up. I thought it was a trap, or NES even. It's one of those things, sort of. I guess when you sort of mature a bit, you went, because just being in those colours didn't make me want to play it really. But I had like loads of comics and loads of old comics which were just all black and white. And as a kid, I didn't want to play it, read them. But then when I did, really funny. I really hope I still got some of them, sort of some nice big omnibuses, but of old British comics. I had some good collections. I don't know, I wonder if they get re-released often, or that's something I haven't really looked into. But I should. No B. I don't know. What switch am I looking for? I've probably walked past it 100 times. No, speaking of yeah, not just sort of the obvious Beano and Dandy kind of thing, but there was other sort of older ones. But I just remember, what do I? No, that's a fire one. And yeah, once in a while, has happened for a little while, you try to get the modern Beano. It's gone up in price a lot from when I remember, you know, maybe 20p at one stage, if not less. But then it's a couple of pounds, and it's not weekly anymore. And there's a lot more ads than I ever read. But the strips themselves, yeah, I remember sitting at work, you know, actually laughing to it. There's some good ones. And I know it's something that's definitely a bit tamer. But even when I was reading it, they was trying to make it, you know, there was less, what's the right word? Like physical punishment from the dad to Dennis. But then again, that's another thing that's changed. His dad, the old, has like I think it was his dad in the comic I read less than a year ago. I think it was my last attempt. And they, yeah, changed the dad's design. He looked, you know, sort of old. I was going to say old sort of British school teacher stereotype, but I probably got that stereotype from the teacher in Bash Street Kids. But it was a bit more kind of modern man. I think we're just going to wander around here a few more times then. Oh dear, this has been a pretty bad video. And despite the, you know, good conversation about the real Dennis the Menace, I think I'll have a good research after this, buy look at some old comics, even a few eBays. What is this wanting me to do? You must find a switch. I know. I wasted my potion. Yeah, so how Gauntlet to Dandy to Beano to all comics. Oh yeah, no, I think a lot of it, just think about it, just brings like sort of memories of reading them when I was younger. See, now I've got in the mood to try, see what the Beano's like again. Always kind of a little, I don't know, you shouldn't be embarrassed, but it's like in the shop where they know you're not buying it for a kid. And it's like that in sort of toy shops. One kind of funny example was me and an old girlfriend sort of bought, because I haven't really spoken about much, but I do like sort of dolls and things like that. Bought like a limited special Barbie, and in the shop the lady was like, "Oh, for your daughter," kind of thing. And you know, we went all along. You know, you have to. But then one of the friends we were with, she also thought, you know what, I haven't bought one for a while, I'm gonna buy one. And when she got to the till, the old lady working there sort of gave her telling off. Just sort of, you know, not at my age of me doing this kind of thing. And we didn't realise till she came out to us outside. I feel I've done laps here of this level. Have I gone? I've gone all the directions. Even my the character model, it's not just the colour change, because I can see like the bandana and the pirate look, so all of them have unique models. So that's 16 sun mods without even looking at the secret characters, and there definitely look to be more than 4. I cannot find the switch. Yeah, this is one I haven't played properly yet, but I have said I want to give it a proper go. Because I remember some of the cheats were based on the level you get to, but yeah, on the original Xbox I was getting very similar to this that me and my friend played, but can't remember for life as what it was. It wasn't like a Baldur's Gate game or D&D. Is this? Oh, that suspicious boulder was the answer. Okay, we've wasted enough time though. Maybe next episode that I wasn't expecting to do will go a little bit smoother. Alright, this is farewell. Farewell but not forever.